Welcome back, everybody. This is it. This is second grade, end of Module 6 study guide. With me, Mr. Short. You know what that means? If it's the Module 6 end of the module study guide, that means you're done, right? You might have some math worksheets and some other stuff, but as far as those math books go, we are done with those for the year. Congratulations. Let's get through this so that you are ready for this test. All right, it says circle groups of 3. So groups of 3, we just want to go put a circle around 3, right? Whatever shape you want, as long as you have 3. Don't worry about this guy over here. He was leaving anyways. We don't count that one. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 3. It says redraw each group in columns of 3. Remember, columns go down. So first group, 1, 2, 3. And if you want to make the smiley faces, go ahead. Second group, 1, 2, 3. Third group, 1, 2, 3. Fourth group, 1, 2, 3. And our fifth group, 1, 2, 3. Double check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5 groups. This. There. All right, we redrew each group into columns of 3. Next, it says write 2 repeated addition equations to match the array. All right, so this is our array. So we need 2 repeated additions. So let's do columns first because we just did that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. And each column we have 3. So I want to see 3 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that equals 15. Very good. All right, so the next one, I have 3 rows. Remember, rows go across, columns go up and down. 3 rows of 5. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. Now it says draw a tape diagram to match the array. All right, this one gets a little tricky how we're going to do tape diagram, but we can do this. So the tape diagram to match the array. So this whole thing from here to here has to equal 15, right? From this end down, from this end down, that has to be 15. So we have our array, and we need to break this up to match, right? We know it's 15, so the array. So you can use either one of these, either one, to go in here. I'm going to go a little bit easier. I'm going to divide this into thirds. Why thirds, Mr. Short? Well, because I have 1, 2, 3. So these 3 parts equal 15. So I want to go 5, 5, and 5. That's how I'm going to do it. You could do 5 groups of 3, whichever one you want to do. That's going to be good enough for you. All right, on to number 5. It says, Mr. Green sets up chairs for a class. Mr. Green sets up chairs for a class show. He puts the chairs in 4 rows. Each row has 5 chairs. How many chairs does Mr. Green have? All right, so he has 4 rows of chairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're circle chairs because circles are the quickest thing to draw. Sorry, I know chairs aren't really that shape. That's what I'm using. It says he puts the chairs in 4 rows. Each row has 5 chairs. So now I have my 4 rows, but I need to have 5, right, chairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you count the first one. This still counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we have 4 rows with 5 chairs. And yes, this is teaching us our multiplication. So you can count all these, or you can count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then we know that 4 times 5 is 20 chairs. Make sure you put chairs. You got to put chairs in there. You're not talking. You could be talking about ice cream cones or puppies or kittens. Make sure you put chairs in there. Okay, let's look at the back. There we go. Make sure I'm on. There we go. Jill makes an array with her candy. See, I automatically want to know what kind of candy she has. I'm going to say Reese Cups. Jill makes an array with her candy. The array has 2 rows of 3 candies. Use circles to draw Jill's array. Then draw a line between the rows. All right, 2 rows, 3 candies. So there's my 2 rows. I'm just going to go ahead and draw a line now. And each row has 3 candies. We're going to say 3 Reese Cups. So 1, 2, 3. Plus Reese Cups are round. 1, 2, 3. All right. We got that. 2 rows. Rows go across. 3 candies in each row. Good to go. All right. It says that write the repeated addition equation to match the rows, then complete the sentences. All right. So we have 3 plus 3, right? 3 equals 6. So 2 rows of 3 is equal to 6. Good job. Jill gets more candy. She gets more Reese Cups. That's what I'm going with. Now she has double the number of candies. Draw the new array. All right, well, here's our old array. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. She gets double. So you can draw the exact same, right? It's the same thing. We can draw another whole, because it's double. It's like you're looking at the whole thing again. So, right? But remember, these are not together. It might be a better idea. I'm going to put a line here. It might be a better idea if we went 1, 2, 3, line. 1, 2, 3, line. 1, 2, 3, line. 1, 2, 3. And here's why this might be better. Because we want to make sure we can show how many rows we have, right? This, you might get confused. This, you have to write a little neater, right? You got to write a little smaller, or draw a little smaller, really. But we can see it a little clearer. Because when we go down here, it says complete the number bond for Jill's new array. Write a repeated addition equation for each part, then write an addition sentence to find the total. Okay? So, blank rows of 4. I don't really know why it says rows of 4. Blank rows of 4. All right. We're going to work with this. I think we're supposed to have 4 rows of blank or blank rows of blank. All right. So this is trying to just catch us a little bit. Let's make sure. Oh, I messed up. It says double the number. She now has double the number of candies. Draw the new array. It didn't say, right? It didn't say, I did new rows. It says Jill gets more candy. Now she has double the number of candies. Draw the new array. So we could have drawn this a couple different ways, right? We could have done this a couple different ways. I chose this way. So let's kind of work with what we have here. All right, so we're going to scratch this out here. Okay, how many rows do we have now? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. So I want to put 4 rows. And how many do I have in each row? Well, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 in each row. All right? So they want the repeated addition to go with this, 4 rows of 3. So I'd have 2 rows of 3 and 2 rows of 3, right? Because 2 rows of 3, 2 rows of 3 equals 4 rows of 3. All right? So now, down here, we need to set up our repeated addition. So this is how many over here in our the 2 rows of 3 gives us how many, right? So we're doing this and this. Oops. This and this, right? 2 rows of 3, 2 rows of 3. So this is giving us 6 and 6, right? So take that down. 6 plus 6 equals 12. Good. And if we go back and count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we did it right. 6 plus 6 equals 12. You know what? Just to do it, make sure you put 12 candies. You don't have to. That'll make your teacher smile. That'll make your teacher know you're paying attention. And that's going to make me smile knowing that you're paying attention to me. All right. We got one more page, and then this review is done. Number 10 says, describe the array. All right. So we look at our array. Nice and neat, nice squares, easy to look at. There are blank rows of blank. So rows go across. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 rows. Of how many? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 in each one, so we want to put 4. Now we want to know how many columns. This is just flipping this, right? Flip it, because if we go for columns, columns go up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 columns. And each column, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 of 3. That's it. That's all they're looking for. This says, partition the rectangle to make 3 columns of 3. So partition just means this is partitions, how this is an array. So partitions, if you're partitioning, you're going to make this into an array. So we want 3 columns. Columns go which way? Columns go up and down. So we have 1. So we have 1, 2, 3. All right, I got to make these a little more even because it's going to bug me. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter because we're not measuring the size of each one. But does it drive me crazy? Yes. Yes, it does. So I want to be there. And that's a little better. 1, 2, 3 columns. All right, to make 3 columns of 3. So I need 3. So I have 1 in each of these, right? I have 1, 2, 3 columns of 1. So now I have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now I have 3 columns of 3. 3 columns of 3 is equal to, so this is saying 3 times 3 equals, or 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals. That's right. 9. Good job. You could also count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Let's look down here at number 12. It says, make pairs, then circle even or odd. Pairs. Pairs is 2. So you want to circle 2. So here's 2 and here's 2. Now how many do we have any left over? No. We circled pairs of 2 and there's nothing left over. So that means it's even because 2 is an even number and there's nothing left over. All right. So now we do the same thing over here. So still circle pairs. All right. Circle pairs. Pairs is 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And we have 2, but we have 1 left over. So this is going to be odd because there's 1 all by itself. All right. The last one, number 14. Miss Kanza says 15 is even. Do you agree? Tell me how you know. Is 15 an even number? How do you know? All right, here's how you know. Let's make 15 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Circle pairs or groups of 2. 1, 2, 3. Circle, circle, circle. All right. There's 1 by itself. So 1 by itself. If it's by itself, it's odd. You can't leave anyone out if you want even. Like if you're making even teams for something, you have to have the same number on both sides. No one left out. Right? This one's by itself, so it's sad. So it's going to be 15 is an odd number because 1 is not in a pair. All right, 15 is an odd number because 1 is not a pair. You can put, I do not agree. I ran out of room. Trust me, that says I do not agree. Not my best writing. I think I wrote, I put I do not instead of I don't. So it looks like donut, which, you know, we have circles. We're talking about candies, talking about donuts. All right, guys, that's it. I hope this helps. I know you're ready. You've been here for all these videos. I know you're ready. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that this helped. I hope everything's wonderful. I just want to say, hold on, let me do this. Watch, do this. Hey, there we go. Hey, thanks to everyone that watched all the videos. I hope you had a great year. I hope you have a great summer. And, that's how we're going to end it. I hope you have a great summer. Bye, guys.